told me a few things on there that were quite revelatory, and it made me realize why it's good to do off the cuff. Whenever you want to stream, do it. You do not need to wait to do an edited video ever. And this is why I love the live streaming format. Is we should be lucky and healthy. We should be happy that we're alive and healthy. Because I just realized, like, well, I've known this, but somebody brought this realization to me. If we're always waiting for something that we think should happen, or like we're waiting on doing our channel in a certain way so it'll be bigger and it makes like this big splash and impact, well, what if you're not alive tomorrow? What if you have a health ailment or issue? So no, I'm not gonna put off having fun in the sun. And I feel like the big splash and impact just comes with being healthy, alive, and enjoying life. Because the big impact with my channel is I just want to make healthy and happy content. So somebody told me something that, like, I have to vet everything. I can't just, like, take somebody's word for something. I'm sorry. I know some people are like, but how, I know that makes some people get upset easily, that some people don't just take somebody's word for something, but I personally have to know for sure that something happened before I could speak on it. And I still don't know all the details of the situation, but basically, essentially, I guess the gist of it is there was this woman. She's not exactly a YouTuber per se. Well, I mean, she has a presence on YouTube, but I would say she was more of a hair model, and I guess she had some sort of a health condition, alopecia, and I looked it up, and I guess she lost her hair, and she's okay. She's still healthy. She's still alive, but she no longer has, like, floor-length hair, which just kind of brought home the concept of why I think it's good not to obsess about a particular hair length, or to obsess about your channel being a certain way, or to say, when I reach this milestone, or if I do my channel this way, then it's going to be better. Because I don't agree with that. So look at this lady, Ren. She was really healthy. I mean, she's still healthy, but she ended up having alopecia and her hair fell out. So I know, like, certain people do their channels in a certain way, and she's like a model type person, so the type of content she posts is going to be more model-esque or more curated. But it just made me realize, if you're healthy and you're happy, you don't need to wait until your channel does this and does that. Because when I first started YouTube years ago, it was because I was sharing my creativity of art and cooking, and I wanted to get to some art tonight, but I might not, because I decided I need to do some stuff with the potatoes I have in my kitchen. I need to start cooking more, because I've just been kind of not cooking as much as I should be. So honestly, I'm going to cook a whole bunch of potatoes. That's my plan. And last night I made falafel, and it was pretty good. So my whole thought behind it is, why are we waiting? Like, what are we always waiting for? Like, what is this thing that we're waiting for? And I feel like this has also been illustrated in other channels. Like, there's been people recently that said they're resurrecting their YouTube channel because it used to be big, and in the beginning they didn't anticipate that YouTube was going to take off for them the way it did. And then I guess some of them, this one lady said she was young and she made a lot of money doing YouTube, but she didn't manage her money well. And now she's starting over again, and she definitely doesn't have a large amount of money that she once had. But that was never what my content was about, right? My content was mostly about cooking, and it was home style cooking. It's creative cooking. It's not the kind of cooking where we're doing like some sort of structured recipe. No, I just always shared like these really fun, homey things that I was making to eat. And I think it brought back to me why live streaming is the best content you can create, because it's just you in the moment. in real life. And this is the thing I love. I love having my own style of content. So this is my way to do content. I love to do a live stream, and then it's live, and there's always things that you do. Like I do some edited videos. It's not like I never do an edited video. I do a few here and there, but those just take a lot of time, and I'm not gonna like stress myself out about having enough time to create an edited video. And I talk about this a lot, and we need to have this conversation more, because I feel like this is what's gonna make YouTube better, and this is what makes your channel better, and this is what makes your content just pop off, is when you just post what you love. And that's the beauty. And then you can create, like, if you want edited content, you can make it out of like sometimes I make an edited video and I can take part of that as a short, or I can just take the part of a YouTube live stream that I create, and that can be a short, and that's where it can be edited. Okay, so I do some edited videos. Actually today I did some little shorts that I think were pretty creative, and I feel like that's where you can have your creativity, is in a short. It can be edited, and then you don't have to have like all this stress, because I'm just giving myself 120% free range to be a flip-flop live streamer on YouTube. Yes, on YouTube, not on Twitch, not on, YouNow or wherever other people think that that's where live streaming goes to live. Well, who made up these rules? I always say that. Make your own flip-flop rules. This is my rule. I live stream, and sometimes I create edited videos, but I'm going to create the kind of content that makes my heart sing. And actually, I've been seeing people say this more and more lately, like the people that I really like Dina Tokyo, who had a lot of followers. But she flippin' resonated with me because she said, you know what, I have to talk about things that interest me. And she admitted recently that she's not really good at promoting herself. Yes! Those are the people we want, or I want. I want the people that are, just honest. Like, she goes, she may have had hundreds of thousands of followers, but she said, she tried to do fashion, and that's not her interest anymore. So she's gone over to just doing fitness videos. So, and there's other people, large followings. They make videos about what they like. And if you lose some followers in the process, or it doesn't keep up with whatever people think is trending or more valid at the moment, why are you going to stress about that? There's still a place for live streaming, and you can live stream whenever, however. That's the thing about it. It's live. You don't know when it's going to come up. It's kind of like a surprise. I feel like people that are more spontaneous like that, don't you love spontaneity? Like, if you love spontaneity, I think my channel's for you, because I don't have a set schedule, and I think that's just making my channel me. I don't need to have a set schedule. I'm not going to change who I am just because certain things about YouTube have changed. And also, it goes back to this thing I was noticing about Ren, who had very beautiful long hair, and now, she seems like she's okay now, but she lived through her illness. But what day is it that we're living for? I'm going to live for my healthy life today. I'm going to do the kind of content that makes my heart sing. And I follow the people who believe in that. Even if they sometimes might do a few more edited videos and live streams, their edited content is about stuff that they love. Because you should love people who love what, people will find you by you posting what you love. And it doesn't even have to be tippy top algorithm. So just please rebel. Rebel against the people who say, it has to be structured, it has to be this and that. This is the true rebellion. They don't make up the rules. You make the rule, okay? Whatever kind of content you want, that's the content your channel's about. And that's why I decided, my channel, it's the Julia thing. It's nobody else. Like sometimes I think occasionally I might talk to somebody about hair on my hair channel, but now all the content on this channel is just me and what I think that is fun or interesting. Anything that pops in my head will show up on the screen, and that's great. That's the healthy kind of YouTube. And you know, these organic conversations, like I never would have known that about Rin, and it brings up so many interesting conversations. Like when somebody comes to your live stream and they tell you things, because I don't follow everything in the hair world, but I just was like, well, she was an interesting person, and it just makes you appreciate life that much more. That much more. And that's what I've just become all about, is I want to protect myself emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Like I prioritize that in my life. Like I just want to protect myself because I protect other people, but I feel like I'm in an age where protecting my energy, protecting my emotions, my spirituality, like those things are just so important to me. And I feel like it's bringing, I mean, I started talking to somebody again. Well, I haven't met him in person yet, but I kind of talked to him during the pandemic, and he's a good guy. And it's kind of nice. Like, I don't know if I ever want to meet him or not, honestly. But I don't know. I'm trying to be more open, like, but it's nice. Like, I can tell, like, he's so genuine. I really like it a lot. And I did talk to him on and off during the pandemic. And I don't know, on and off for, like, 3 years. I mean, but I'd like to meet him. That's the only thing why I say I don't know. Because I'm all about, like, just meeting people in real life. I just have to meet somebody in real life and know 100% for sure. But it's pretty nice. And then I've just been reconnecting with some old friends. And, yeah. But I don't have to go out and do it socially, so to speak. I do like raw potato. But I think living for today is so important because we don't know what the future holds. So I have to live for today. I just have to live for today. I can't think that it's going to be better later, or like if I do it this way, it's better later. Why? Who says that? It's better now. You know, live in the now. I guess that's just my bit of response to the people who always make these rules about what social media is. It's like they get to be nobody is the gatekeeper of social media. That's my take on it. Like in 10 years, these people right now that are doing a certain kind of video. But then again, even some of the people that they say are the gatekeepers, they do live streams too. But I guess, like some people say, it's considered more worthy if you do it on a schedule. It's considered more worthy if you do it on Twitch. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, that's that. I don't know who makes the rules, but I think it's time to not follow those rules unless you really feel like those rules make your life better. Because my thought is they're a flash in the pan a lot of times, but once again, they're not even the YouTubers I'm following. Like, I'm following the people that are saying, you know what, I'm going to post what I like. Those are the people I'm following. And that's why you follow me. That's why people follow me, because I post what I like. We're the post what we like crowd. In fact, that's going to be a hashtag for this video. Cooking live and post what you like. Because life is short. You don't know where you're going to be in 10 years or one day. So rather than spend your life like fretting, like, oh, am I going to reach this level of content or that? No. Greatness starts, I'm making coffee by the way, so I'm over here. Greatness starts with enjoying life, understanding the vitality of life. And you know what? Live streams are a form of performance art. So we're making up new rules. Like, we are creating new rules. Nobody made these rules. We make our own rules. We have our own playbook. In fact, I don't know. I feel like I might write down hashtag live streams are performance art. Because it's live and you never know what might happen next. I love it, right? This is what I think is so real. Make some coffee for cutting up potatoes. Then I might put a little bit more olive oil on the potatoes before I stick them in the oven. I think I'm going to make a Fickle Pickle Counting Its Nickels shirt. I'm thinking about it. I've been thinking about it. So, this is the thing. I will always be me. But, like, if you notice one thing about my channel, I'm pretty much hardcore the same because I do the same kind of content that I did 5 years ago. Like, I don't deviate much. When I find what I like and what I know works and what I know is good, I stick to it. Because greatness comes with knowing what works. And knowing what works is being live and doing it live. So, you know, I think... Anyhow, clean as you go, too. It's time to clean as you go. Clean as I go. Cut up some more potatoes. I guess I said my one big thing before I started. Now I feel like I'm just getting into the cooking rhythm. But I guess the gist of what I was trying to relay was, we don't know what tomorrow may bring, so live for today. And I feel like that's just a really good mantra, and that's just a really way, like a very feasible way to live a very large kind of life. Like, because I feel your life can be as meaningful as you want it to be. I know some people feel like, oh, unless they are somebody of grand importance or they have this number or that number, that their life is not achieving what they set out. Who made these rules? Blast those rules out of your life, because I don't agree. I don't agree. I've never agreed, and it's just my authentic me is like really coming to the surface, I guess. Like, but anyhow, like I said, there's a lot of people. They're very big, and you don't know what tomorrow could bring. And if you're banking on tomorrow, maybe you should deposit on today. I didn't know I became a philosopher. I just feel like I've become some sort of sage philosopher in the second half of my life. But it's like, I don't know. There's just something philosophical that's running through my mind lately. Put those peppers in that one. And I do want a bell pepper to go with this one, because I feel like each one does need volley. Oh no, it's leaking in the center. I'm gonna have to, I should rinse the seeds out. Right. Just making sure that none of the seeds get in. Yeah, okay. Here. Okay. Slips away. No. Do, 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 do. Oh, yes. Don't hang on, nothing lasts forever but the earth and sky. It slips away. Not a minute, your money. My throat is kind of dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. I don't know that song, just, it's very beautiful. Do 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 do. Don't hang on. Nothing lasts forever but the earth and sky. It slips away. Don't think I'm getting all the words right. You know, maybe I'll save this guy for the Baba. I'm gonna make Baba ganoush, so I think I'll save that for the Baba. That's my plan. I have another epic kitchen cleaning episode after this. Ah! A little piece of potato went flying through the air. Okay. Put that in there, put that in there. I'm gonna chop him. I mean, usually I would do smaller. I used to, like, when I felt like I had more time. And I still do like to cut vegetables into smaller pieces, but I just feel like with a potato, you can kind of get away with a little bit larger pieces. I mean, people do much larger pieces than me. I just can't help it. I need another slice of raw potato. I don't recommend this for anybody else. And I don't have any salt for it, but it's just so delicious. It's really good. I just really like it. I mean, you really shouldn't be eating raw potato for most people, but I just really like a slice of raw potato. It's even good without the salt. A little bit of pepper's still on the cutting board, so it made it kind of spicy though. I kind of like that. It's nice and spicy. No, on the floor. Maybe that one I added too much pepper too. There's still some on the cutting board and definitely lingered on my tongue. But I used to cook with pepper all the time and I love spicy food. It just surprises me. But these were mixed hot chilies that my dad grew. Well, my mom grew them in. I don't know why. He puts them in a Bob's Big Boy jar. Okay. It's funny. It's his favorite dressing since like forever. I always thought that was so disgusting, but I never did like dairy, you know, as a kid. So like Bob's Big Boy salad dressing. I just thought it was the most disgusting of any. Yeah, no, that is not my great program. But he loves to reuse the jars. Like he's so into that. So he packed it up in this, and I mean, it's kind of a cool jar, really. Okay, I'm gonna cut up a bell pepper to go in. Gosh, these all have seeds that I think went off, so I have to wash off the cutting board. Make sure the seeds don't make contact with the part of the pepper that's still not bad. The seeds went off, so rinse the seeds out of the pepper. I think I ate a lot of spicy pepper. And lately I haven't been buying any sugary things. Well, I have some maple syrup. This is probably disgusting to some people, but it does help. If you accidentally eat something too spicy, sugar does, but I don't have any sugar right now. So I'm just going to pour a little bit of maple syrup into so spicy. Wow. Just finding anything that got on the floor. Okay. Rinse my baby fingers. Just gonna do a really quick check on the potatoes to see how they're doing. These are hot chilies. Wow. Very hot indeed. That was no fib. Hot. Muy, muy caliente. I feel like I haven't been eating enough spicy food. Maybe I don't know. I used to eat more. Maybe I've fallen off my spicy food game a little. So, just add a tiny bit olive oil. this one is also going in the oven with its friend. Okay. We need one more nice big giant bowl for our potatoes. It still has a little bit of that eye stuff, but onions are good for you. Do a little bit of cilantro on it, but onions are legit good for you. I wonder if I can cut this one. I don't know, 'cause they all have bad seeds in them. They've gone bad, so I want the fruit part, but not, the seed part. So I'm just trying my eyes are starting to water a little. I probably need to go blow my nose. I'll be back. I don't know why they say. They call it a bell pepper. It's a capsicum, really.
still be following her.
slow pokey. I need to get back to cooking. I just decided to take a little break. I just felt like it. I burn my tongue really, really bad on these hot chili peppers. Okay. Okay. Probably come back in a bit. Bye.